Namaste. I had to go turn off the music in the pool room, but I wanted to, before I do part 2, hope you guys like part 1. Not that many people. Happy birthday, Warrior Princess. Everybody say happy birthday, Warrior Princess. She's the best. And Warrior Princess, I was not mad at you. I just was worried where you were. Sorry about my purple stained into my skin. Guess that's not going to come off. Anyway, I'm going to show you something. Warrior Princess, I can never be mad at you. You're too sweet to be mad at. I was just worried because I didn't see you on my page. I didn't see you on anybody's page. Okay? And so I missed you, but I was hoping you were okay. So I'm glad that you are okay. And gonna touch base with your destiny and that all the things that you want to do. But look what's in my pool. I was in my pool by myself today, the first time. I was cleaning off the walls with my hand, doing my exercises, and look what's in the pool. Can't see it? Okay, let's go over there. Excuse my sundress. It's over my bathing suit. I enjoy being a girl. Okay, look at this. Can you see this? I hope you can. You see that? Did you see it? It's a white feather. I hope you can see it. I suck at turning the phone around, and I have to be careful that I don't drop my phone in, because that's the end of this whole thing. Okay. See, that's my my setup. I haven't been back here since I did the Suzanne Morphew reading. It was just too dark and creepy and hot. But I will go back there when I feel like it. I like being out under the moon. And I will finish the reading. But I just wanted to show you that white feather. That's a sign. A sign the angels were happy that I went swimming, even if it was by myself. Okay. Now, you see me? Yes. Okay. Now, cheers, everybody. No more coffee. It's drinking time. It's just a beer. Only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. I don't really like this brand. I like Coors Light better, but that's what's in the fridge, so I didn't want to have a Diet Coke. Okay, so let's get back to business. Okay. The 3 cards that came up, mermaid cards that came up, is this one, which is receptivity. You will allow yourself to receive. Okay, Gemini, gemstone? Allow yourself to be given a gift, even if it's just a compliment. Allow yourself to give to yourself, to receive, something you always wanted. Order it, okay? And it's your birthday. It's your birthday month, okay? So allow yourself to receive in all different ways. That's what the angels are saying. That's what the mermaids are saying. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry about the church music, but it's manifestation music. Okay? And I'm still burning benzoin, some bennies, dragonfly, also known as crack. Only kidding. Or am I? Okay. The other card I got was this one, which I love this mermaid. The Selkie and her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. Okay, remember I talked about empowering yourself and thinking about a time in your life where you felt like you friggin' had it all. You had the best body. You had the best mind. You were just finished with school or training of some kind. You had a job that you liked. You had a boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance or significant other that you liked hanging out with. You had friends. You had places to go, things to do. You were at the beginning of you were engaging in your hobbies, whatever they were they writing, golfing. For some reason, I just saw golfing. I have nothing to do with golfing, as you can tell. Okay, but I'm seeing people's hobbies. Anything else, Spirit? Painting, a lot of writing. Somebody who always wanted to be a lawyer. I heard that very strictly. And they should work for family services. I don't know, that just came out of left field. That was scary. But I'm using DC's amethyst, and it's really working. At night, I take it off, put it in the moonlight. And I have this is my chakra amethyst. Okay, so I just put that in there. After I went in the pool, I didn't wear these in the pool, though. It was a pool, I put a lot of chemicals in there because I like loads of chlorine. Kill those germs. Heal the virus. Okay, so she wants you to, the angels are saying, reclaim your authenticity. Reclaim something that you started out to do. There's no excuses. There's a way around every problem. My Uncle Sonny used to say, if you have a problem, there's a solution to every single problem. Okay? Might not be what you think. It might not be, the whole 100%, but there's a solution to every problem. Okay? You don't have enough money to pay your bills and you're going to be homeless? Go talk to that friend or family member that you know won't turn you down. You need a loan? Go to the bank. If the bank won't give it to you, go to a friend or a family member. Get a second job. If you can't get a second job, then say a lot of prayers. There's always a solution, okay? Have a health problem, keep on praying, and do your research. There's got to be something that works for you. If not, meditation, and just thinking about it in a different way. Okay, honor the masculine. I love this merman. I think my mermen only like when I do the murder cases, because I don't see them anymore. Last couple of videos were very light, and I don't see them, so that's okay. So namaste. It says, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Okay, so you might say, well, I'm a woman. What does this have to do with me? I'm a mermaid. What does this have to do with me, Katrina? Well, everybody has a feminine side and a masculine side. Okay, so respecting, honoring, embracing the masculine divine. So embrace your masculine side. And if you're a man, if you're a merman, start embracing your masculine side as well. Okay? Somebody just said, should I go beat up the person that I need to beat up? Well, and I'm Namaste and Zen, and I would never tell you to beat anybody up or do violence. But you need to have a talking. You need to open up a can of whoop ass with a certain individual. Okay? You avoided it because you're Gemini, and Geminis like to have peace. Okay? Until they absorb too much and then they scream. Okay. Sorry for that long slip. All right. So that's enough for now for the cards, because I just want to get the reading done. And my phone always just goes so fast. So anyway, when I talked about getting the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit combination cards earlier in, I think Sunday when I did your reading, off air. Ten of Pentacles a lot of times could be an ending of a relationship or a change in how you deal with somebody. So you're just going to have to lay it out for them. Like, in other words, I heard somebody saying, if you're going to stay with me, then you're going to have to do A through L and never, ever lie to me again. And the first time I see any essence of a lie, even a white lie, it's bye-bye, and your bags will be packed and outside the door or in garbage bags on the lawn. I don't know where I'm getting it from. I don't know. I must be having a flashback. Or something else. Okay, so anyway, it's just that you have to organize your relationships. If you're going to move forward with anybody, or you might just say, you know what, we're not supposed to be spouses or boyfriend and girlfriend, but we could be friends. We could text, we could call each other, or if you have to live in the same house, you live in that bedroom or that room, the living room, and I'll have the bedroom, or vice versa. If because hey, there's a pandemic going on, and a lot of people don't have jobs or money to just get up and move. But you might need to do it a different way, in an unconventional way, and then check back after maybe a week or two of space, and then say, this is how we're going to move forward. Or if we're going to move forward, we're going to have to do A, B, and C. Okay, so they have to work on something. They have to work out something for themselves. They're on their own journey. This is Gemini. This is somebody that you're dealing with. But they would love your support and your friendship. Okay, your angels will make sure that money is not a problem. Holy crap, I forgot I wrote that. You don't believe me? Your angels will make sure that money, I wrote the $, is not a problem. It has been a problem. It's a problem for a million people. It's a problem for me, everybody. And then sometimes it's not so much a problem, but your angels are working out a way that money is going to be coming to you, and that it's not going to be a problem. So you're going to be able to not have to worry about money and focus more on yourself, Gemini. Okay, gemstones? Gemmarina? All right, that didn't work. Okay, so your angels will make sure money is not a problem. Spirit is helping you make a big decision. Marriage, commitment, soul searching needed. Retreat, the third person. Consult the third person, such as a counselor, a lawyer, building wealth. King of Swords came. King of Swords is somebody, usually they have light eyes and they come bearing a cup. They're like this. Oh, here, I want to give you love. I want to give you friendship. Problem with them is they have some sort of addiction. It could either be drinking, Let me show you an example. Look at this. Only 4.2 alcohol. That's nothing. I have a wine bottle in there, that batch wine. In one glass, you have 14.3% alcohol. It sounded bad as I was talking about somebody having an alcohol problem, and then I say that, okay? Just roll with it, okay? Just roll with me. I look very, very fat. Okay, let me hold this up here. Try to take off some weight. All right. Yeah, that's not so bad up there. Okay, so the person, the King of Cups, might have an alcohol problem. They have blue to hazel eyes. They're a nice man. I think they do love you very much, but they might have either alcohol problem or flirting problem. I just heard that. I just saw that. Where you're feeling like that's a backstab to you. You don't feel good about that. So that's what you have to tell them. I don't like when you flirt with other women, or I don't like when you drink too much, or I don't like when you snort cocaine. No, it's none of those problems. It's just maybe they like to jiggle their wine a little bit too much. Okay, so just talk to them. Okay, I gotta be serious. All right, so retreat, the third person, which is a marriage counselor or a lawyer of some type. You're building wealth, Gemini, either male or female, this goes for. The King of Swords got scared and ghosted you. So you're pissed off about that. You're pissed off about what the person did to you to hurt Gemini. and then they ghosted you on top of that. Now all of a sudden they're coming back, and you're like, there, back up, because there are so many things that you did that offended me. And they just wanted just everything to be wrapped up in a bow and let's just go back to business. And you're like, no. A through Z, let's talk about it. And if you're not ready to talk about it, let's separate for a little while. You go in that room, I'll go in this room, or you don't live together, you stay in your place, they stay in their place, and just don't see each other. Just talk on the phone, text, and then make a meeting. Go meet for coffee, meet for lunch, whatever's open. If nothing's open, meet in your car, go through the drive-through, get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and then talk. Okay, have those meetings. If you end up fighting, then you might need that third person in, if it's worth it to you. Okay, Swords got scared, they ghosted you, but now they are sorry and they want to work it out, they want you back. But do you want it? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's take a cleansing breath, because I'm feeling tension over here in my chest area. So I don't know if I'm picking that up from somebody. So let's take a deep breath, okay? Again, hold it for 7. And one more, hold it for 3. It's a little bit better. Okay, somebody's having dental issues, dental problems. I just got a very bad pain here, and then it went into my chest area. Take care of your dental problems so that it doesn't go into an infection. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So prosperity, freedom. Prosperity, freedom. What that means is, when that card came up, Oracle card, it means that you are getting ready to be free of the constraints with the money. Okay, some of you remember in the earlier video I talked about some people, some Geminis might have been homeless or rendered homeless or almost was homeless. Something with, having to sleep on somebody's couch, or actually not even having a house, being in your car. Things that are turning around for you, okay? And it's very attached to having a job, or some people are getting money from the state, or city, unemployment, a friend is helping, or a significant other is helping, but you are going to be in better hands. Trust and believe. The cards at the end were much better. A balanced new beginning is coming, and you will have peace. Okay, but I'm not saying that there's no work, Gemini. What time is it? Okay, good. I'm good on time. I just have to find where I wrote down Gemini in my book. And then I messed up. I did an Aaron because I was writing with one pen. Then I started writing with this pink pen, and it went through to the other side, so it might be hard for me to read it, but I'll try my best. Okay. This sounds like omen music. Not for anything. Let me just change it. It's freaking me out. Hold up. Yeah, enough with the omen music. That wasn't making me happy. That was making me scared. Straight up scared. Oh, I forgot to feed the rabbit. Damn it.
Now is the time to focus on what matters most.
Sorry.
Centrum supports your body with
Alright.
vitamin C and zinc to help maintain
Okay,
your
I'm just
immune
gonna
system
start.
today and into the new
This
tomorrow.
commercial one, so sorry.
Centrum.
It doesn't let you skip it until it goes. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay. This is actually mood support for persistent depression. Jason Stevenson. This has been burning for hours. Okay. I just tried to pick it up. Okay. Sorry about this hot mess, but I was swimming and this is no makeup. I kind of look like a man. Okay. Gemini. Soul wisdom. Okay. Love dealing with a Capricorn. Is this on? All right. Some things dealing with a Capricorn, and a Leo. So I got Gemini being connected to a Leo and or a Capricorn. So it might resonate for some people. The other reading I got Gemini with other air signs like Aquarius, Libra, or another Gemini. Okay, so might resonate for some people. So it says, it's about time that you get this love. Are you being honest with your feelings? Some people are speaking lies. Pay attention to your intuition, Gemini. People's vibes and not their words. Pay attention to their vibe, their aura, and you know that. You know about that. Because you know when you go into a room and you're like a little bit shy because you're like, I don't know everybody in this room. And then you see somebody and you're like, I don't know them. I didn't even speak to them. They didn't speak to me, but I had a good vibe on them. I had a good vibe about them. They had a good aura. Then somebody else, they're all sweet and happy to everybody, but you're like, no, there was something about that person I didn't like. That's reading their vibe, their aura, okay? So pay attention to that because that's building in you, Gemini, and it's getting very strong, and you're usually 99% correct, okay? People's vibes, not their words. You are finally getting what you deserve, Gemini. You've been trying so hard, you've been working so hard, and you're crying your last tear. Oh, I like that. I forget when I write these things. You're crying your last tear. Stay the course. Don't try to make anything happen. Find your support, fulfillment, abundance. Just do the work. Your overall belief of what makes you happy has shifted. Something in May. Just says May. Okay, alright, so your overall belief of what makes you happy has shifted. Alright, so what made you happy last year or a year ago is not what makes you happy now, okay? You have new goals, new dreams, alright? Because of being hurt, sometimes you change, you're like, it becomes more clear what you want and need in a relationship, in your career, in a hobby, okay, and in friendships. Someone wants to move forward with you, Gemini. Chariot card. Chariot card means, could sometimes mean travel or moving from one place to another. This is involving somebody. I see somebody in the same building, they're in a building, and they're moving from one apartment to either higher or lower, like somebody dies in the building or somebody moves out and you get a better apartment in the same building. And I'm very happy for you because the way the light comes in the second place, the place that you're going to move into, second apartment, is much better. And you're like, and it's easy because you're just moving things from upstairs to downstairs or vice versa. But it makes a big difference in the whole aura and energy of what you want to do moving forward in 2020, okay? In your love life, in your career, and in your hobbies. The apartment makes a difference because the way the friggin' light is, the way the light comes in, whereas your apartment now has some areas of lightness, but maybe in the wrong rooms. Maybe the kitchen is nice and lit, but the living room doesn't get the light. Or the bedroom gets the light, but you really need it in the living room or the kitchen. Something like that. That might resonate because they just told me about that. They say you're going to be so happy when you make that move. Might be a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. You've been waiting for it. Okay? Something with the closets too. Okay. You're finally getting what you deserve. You're crying your last tears. Stay the course. Don't try to make anything happen. Find your support, fulfillment, abundance. Just do the work. You're over the belief of what makes you happy has shifted in May 2020. Someone wants you to move forward with them. I read that. Justice came up. Always be led by your intuition. Silence. Tower card. Okay, Tower card is a fight. Okay, it's a blow up. But you need to have it, Gemini. You need to have that fight. You need to have that blowout. Okay? Because then after the fire is after something is totally knocked over, then you could start to build it again with a better foundation. Oh, that was pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for helping me to talk. For helping me to get hooked on phonics. Okay. So be led by your intuition. Justice, 2 of Cups. Strong highs and strong lows. Okay, so it's okay. It's the, I call it the bipolar card, because it's like you're really high, you're really happy, and then all of a sudden you crash down low and you're like, I can't take this anymore. I'm so depressed. But you know what? I was depressed when I didn't have a toilet yesterday or a shower or my pool, but today I have all 3. So you never know what the next day might bring. One day might be sad, but the next day might be glad. Don't make me break into a poem again. Okay. All right, so answers will come, and you had a feeling what it was. Yes, your intuition is very strong. Okay, going on now until June. You had a feeling what was going on, and now, June and July, you're going to get your proof. You have been alone and in the dark, and now the darkness will be illuminated. Secrets are coming to light with your soulmate, your spouse, your friend. Someone is coming clean to reconcile with you, with your balance yourself out. I'm not sure what I meant, but I wrote with you to balance yourself out. Listen more. Listen, Gemini, more. Sometimes you want to just say your piece, and you want to say what hurt you and how you feel inside physically, mentally, emotionally, but you forget to listen to what their side is, okay? They were struggling as well. There's a reason they did something. Listen for it, okay? All right, 6 of Pentacles is a choice. You're going to have a choice whether you're going to let that friend have another chance or let that spouse have another chance. Saying no, wishy-washy. Yeah, don't be wishy-washy. Overextending yourself. You always overextend yourself. But now you're trying to do self-care. Even if it's just meditation, that's self-care. Even if it's just a face mask or getting your nails done at a shop that finally opened up, or just doing it yourself. And all these little things are self-care. Okay? I take care of myself when I go out and I get the frig out of here, and I go in my car and I go to Sonic and I get my coffee. That's taking care of me. Okay, so saying yes when you're saying you really want to say no. Don't do that anymore, Gemini. 7 of Swords. Some people are not being accountable, and swords are air signs, representative of air signs, which are Gemini, like you, Aquarius, and Libra. But some people are not being accountable, and you know it. Tell them you need honesty, and don't do this. Maybe you promised yourself that you would be healthier, or you do something and then you didn't do it. Gemini, this is for you. Now's the time to be accountable yourself and start getting those dreams that you wanted. Okay? that all of us wanted in 2020. We thought, 2020 is our year. I wrote a poem. It was called Katrina 2020. Sometimes you think I'm funny, Katrina 2020. Sometimes I'm sad, but I'm really trying to make you glad, Katrina 2020. Okay, we won't go into that poem. But what happened was 2020 broke our hearts. Ripped them out of our chest and threw it on the ground and stamped on it. Okay, but we have to pick it up and put it back in the cavity and start to get back on the bike again. All right? So maybe you promised yourself you'd be healthier or do something and then you didn't do it, so now you are determined on someone or something. I'm going to do this. You made a resolution. You've been very confused emotionally. Who's got my back? You're thinking, who's got my back in this world? Who would help me if I really needed the help? Physically, emotionally, mentally. Who would help me financially? Okay, who's got my back? Choose my friend. Who should I choose? My friend? Should I choose love? Spouse? Yeah, I'm just finishing up.
I kiss you first.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up dinner.
Oh, what?
Colonel.
Say hi to YouTube. You cut your hair.
Right in the hill of purple.
Oh, that's from my hair.
Okay, I'm going to get you we're going to get the, do you want anything particular?
Give me which I get corn. Extra mashed potatoes. Okay. Love you too. Thank you. Okay, Gemaranians. Gems. What? Why? No, it's working now. Yeah.
No, that one keeps moving. I guess we'll run the other two first.
Oh, okay. So, if I don't finish, I just have like a page and a half left, so I'll always come back. I didn't know he was going to come out and kiss me. Okay, so Queen of Wands, you're stepping out, leaving a job, fire sign around you. You're tired of waiting and you're going to get to know someone, even if it's just a friend. They are loyal. Gemini, you're looking at something or someone, the age you most admired yourself. Remember, we talked about that already. Focus on that, manifest that, things that were going on then. And I got a 21 and a 22. I don't know if that means something. What were you doing at 21 and 22? Think about that. Either it's time to break up or transform your relationship. Judgment and the Death card came up, so your decision is needed. You were being too lenient on somebody. You never want to break anything off. Yeah, you never want